The fade, this is a go-to shot for many of the world's best players, and yet in the majority of lessons I've had in the past, most golfers would much rather draw the ball. Now that's fine, maybe that ball flight goes further for you and maybe it's more accurate, but I think the fade can be just as beneficial. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to hit that shot. I'll give you a drill that you can use on the range when you're practicing in order to help you achieve that left to right ball flight that we're looking for, and then we'll head out in the golf course and I'll talk about some of the ways in which you can utilise the fade during your round. But before we get to that, if you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We've got loads of great content coming your way soon which will undoubtedly help you improve your golf. Now when you first started playing golf, moving the golf ball from left to right probably wasn't too much of a problem. The issue was trying to control that ball flight, so you would start at left, it would curve left to right and it would finish miles right of the target. It's better known as a slice. So with a fade, we're just trying to control that curvature. We want the ball to start left of our target, it's going to curve left to right in the air, and it's going to finish on our target. Now some of you might have seen the draw video that we've done recently, but if you haven't, I'll leave a card up in the top right hand corner. You can take a look at that when you get a chance. But we are going to be talking about a lot of the same things. We're going to be looking at our club path, our club face alignment, and how they're supposed to work in relation to our ball to target line to get that fade shot that we're looking for. Now let's take a look at this simple drill that's going to help us fade the ball. Now all you're going to need is 2 alignment sticks. Grab yourself a tee as well and maybe a mid-iron just to start with, but you can use this drill with pretty much any club in the bag. Now our first alignment stick is going to represent our ball to target line. Again, similar to the draw video, this is simply just what we're aiming at. We're then just going to drop our golf ball in behind that. Now our tee, again, is going to represent our club face alignment. So we're just going to put this off to the left hand side. Now our second alignment stick is going to go into the ground, so an old golf club isn't really going to help here. If you can maybe get the shaft from that golf club, that would be ideal. Maybe nip into the pro shop and see if they have something lying around. But it's basically just going to be a visual reminder for our club path. Now I'm going to go around 3 or 4 feet in front of the other alignment stick and set it up off to the left hand side, because that's the direction that we're going to be swinging the club in. Now just a bit more in depth as to what these each mean and what their purpose is for this drill. So as I say, this first stick is our ball to target line. So that's what we're aiming at, that flag up on the 18th green. Now this alignment stick off to the left hand side here is going to represent our club path. Now in order to fade the golf ball, we need a club path that moves from out to in. Or simply, again, we're swinging to the left at impact. This tee here is going to represent our club face alignment. Now that means that if we swing that club to the left, we need a club face that is pointing slightly right of that, or open to our club path. Now the confusing thing for some people when it comes to this shot is that your club face is actually going to be closed to the ball to target line. People hear closed and they think draw. But as long as it's open to our club path, we're going to get that left to right shape that we're looking for. Now we know what it is that we need to do in order to get the ball moving from left to right. Let's see if we can hit one. This is actually an easier shot for me to hit than the draw. It was a lot of work to get the ball moving from right to left because I'm actually a natural fader, so this should be easy, he says. Now what you can do at setup is just point that face slightly left of our ball to target line. The reason being is the club face is actually what's going to dictate where that golf ball starts at impact. So that's why we point the face slightly to the left, because we want to see the ball start left to target. And then all I'm going to do is use this other alignment stick out here as just a reminder that that's where I want the club to go through impact. I want to swing off to the left, so it's out to in. And in terms of your shoulders and your feet, you can point them to the left or open them up slightly. I do feel that just makes it a little bit easier to swing to the left sometimes. Came up a little bit short there, but that's absolutely fine. We got the shape that we were looking for. Okay, once again, let's head out in the golf course and we'll hit some shots. So we're on Dalmahoy's East course, we're on the 9th tee. It's a 475 yard par 5, and as you can see, everything moves from left to right. So this would be ideal for the fade. Now an added bonus with this hole is slightly downhill, so if I can get that ball turning over from left to right, it might hit the slope, kick on, I'll get an extra 20-30 yards, and then I can have a go at the green and 2 from there. So with the draw shot, we were going to tee the ball up on the left hand side, but this time we're going to tee it up on the right. Then I can just aim down the left side of the fairway and hopefully fade it back into the middle. And the exact same things apply as we've just been working on the range. So we're going to point that face slightly to the left and then we're going to swing left. Now something I like to add on to my pre-shot routine when I'm hitting a fade is just take a few practice swings and feel that club swinging out to the left. It's just a reminder of what we're trying to do here. Okay, it's down the left side, it's drifting slightly back I don't think I'm in the fairway, but I shouldn't be in too much trouble from there. So I've just hit my tee shot on 13, I pushed it slightly and I'm in the right semi-cut. Now the lie is fine, but the issue I do have is there's an overhanging branch on the right hand side, so I need to get this golf ball to start left. I want to start it left and curve it left to right. Now I've got 200 yards, I've pulled a 5-iron. To be honest, anywhere around the green would be ideal if I can chip it up close and make my 4 that way. And again, same things apply here. When my practice swings, I'll maybe take a few, feeling like the club's moving to the left. It's just a reminder of what I'm trying to do. And as I say, we're avoiding this branch on the right hand side, so I'm going to point the face left, get the ball to start left of that, hopefully see it curve back. Now as you can see, I've pretty much landed where I was aiming, but that's fine. I've got a fairly straightforward chip shot here. I'll try and knock it up there close, make my 4, move on. Most importantly, no damage to the scorecard. Now I hope this video has just given you a little bit of insight into how valuable it is to be able to hit that fade shot. I understand the majority of golfers usually play with one shot shape, and that is fine. If you're shooting the scores that you want, you're having a good time on the golf course, that's the main thing. But I do think it's worth putting some time in on the range, learn how to hit that left to right shot. In case you've got a scenario like I just did there, it takes the edge off, takes the nerves away, you know you can go ahead and execute that shot, and you can hopefully walk away with a decent score on that hole. Now I hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.